What's going on, everybody? Justin Kish here for NexusSportsNetwork.com. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. Today, guys, we're here talking about the WWE's newest show, WWE 205 Live, which is going to be airing in the time slot of WWE Superstars. Now, before we get into that, I would like to let you guys know that I am now back on YouTube. I had a lot of things going on in my personal life. So we got school, the holiday season is here, finals, whatever the case may be. There's just a lot of things going on right now, and I am, happy to announce that I am going to be back here on YouTube, whether it's covering, MMA, WWE a whole lot, MLB, whatever the case may be. We got a lot of good things coming in free agency and MLB. So not only are you guys going to get coverage of the MMA and the WWEs and stuff like that, you're also going to get some MLB content, not even on here, but also on the website NexusSportsNetwork.com. So if you guys have not checked out the website, make sure you guys go and check out the website ASAP. I have 4 interviews coming in the world of MMA coming this week. Our first audio interview with Joey Beltran is going to be coming this week. Just so much great content going to be put here on the YouTube channel as well as our website. So make sure you guys go and take part of the website and just read some of the great articles that I've written all throughout the world of sports. We got a lot of great content coming your guys' way. So hopefully you guys go and check that out. Now, as you guys can see down below, we're going to be talking about WWE Superstars, now WWE Live, WWE 205 Live. They're just using this word live too many times. SmackDown Live, now we got WWE 205 Live. It's just, okay, we get the point. If it's alive, it's live. It's not, it's not. Whatever the case may be. But regardless of the fact, I am very excited for this because the WWE Cruiserweight division was at once hyped up as one of the biggest things. I love the Cruiserweight Classic. That was an excellent tournament. I am still watching the matches to this day. I'm still watching replays of it on the WWE Network. There was just so much talent that took part of this and part of the Cruiserweight Classic that I wish they continue to sign more talent into this Cruiserweight division now that the Cruiserweight division is not getting their own show. It's going to be 3 hours of wrestling in 2 days. Forget it. Who cares? That's enough. That's a lot of great wrestling. SmackDown's doing a great job with their brand. On top of that, now we're getting the Cruiserweight division having their own show. So I love this. I just didn't like the way that the WWE has been booking the Cruiserweight division, specifically on Raw. And it's just they're taking the Divas time slot basically back in the day where the Divas division would have 4 to 5 minutes to showcase. Now that this whole Divas or Women's Revolution has officially changed the thing, changed the basically women's wrestling forever. We've seen great matches, including last night's match between Charlotte and Sasha Banks. This is the women's wrestling has come a long way. But back in the day when it was the Divas division, the Divas only had 4 to 5 minutes. Now you're seeing Charlotte and Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks, they're main eventing matches, pay-per-views. It's just an insane turnaround in women's wrestling. But now, now that women's wrestling is now taking that big leap, the Cruiserweight division, that was just introduced just months ago, is now taking the path of what the Divas division was back in the day. So that is ultimately, hurting me inside because personally I'm a huge fan of the Cruiserweight division. Back in the day around 2003 when the WWE, when WWE SmackDown had the Cruiserweight division with Rey Mysterio, Ultimo Dragon, Tajiri, Billy Kidman, Jamie Noble. It's just, that was an excellent way on how they booked it. It was a SmackDown exclusive. I just think the way that Raw has been treating the Cruiserweight division has just been an ultimate flop. And that's why the Cruiserweight division has been a big flop. I know they have some great talent in there, TJ Perkins, Cedric Alexander, Rich Swann. There's just so much talent booked into it, but they're just not putting them in the right time spot. They're just holding them back from having in the same matches because of the time constraints. It's just an ultimate drop in a kick in the nuts, I should say. So hopefully with this show it's gonna bring out the best in the division because you have I think the show's gonna be like an hour or so. But regardless of the fact, that's an hour of great of time that they're going to able to showcase. They're going to able to showcase everybody inside this Cruiserweight division. You got Nice there, you got Darm there, Grand Metalik, he's there. It's just they have so much great talent, but they're only pointing out the big superstars that has put a lot of light into that Cruiserweight Classic, guys like a TJ Perkins, the Brian Kendricks. So I'm very excited to see how the WWE is going to be booking this show on a week-to-week basis. Hopefully we get some sort of storylines and maybe that this could be an opportunity that the Cruiserweight division could be both on Raw and SmackDown. That's exactly what I wanted at one point. It's going to give opportunities to other Cruiserweight wrestlers who are not getting that opportunity on TV time to showcase on both Raw and SmackDown. So if they were able to do that, there you go. You have TV time for the much undercard of the Cruiserweight division. I want to see more of Grand Metalik. I want to see more of the Cruiserweight division in general. So hopefully this show 205 is going to be booked well. It's It's going to be run well. And, you know, WWE Superstars, I know you basically put, you know, Superstars guys like Jack Swagger, Santino Marella was on there. It's just, you know, that was a show that, you know, not everybody watched unless you're the ultimate, you know, wrestling fan that watches every single program every single day of the week. But, you know, that was just a show that I honestly have not watched, you know, at least 10 episodes of since it's debuted in 2009, I want to say. So regardless of the fact that WWE is going to be going with WWE 205 Live coming tonight right after Tuesday Night SmackDown Live. So let's get right into it and let's see what they do. I know we have a great title fight, you know, booked for tonight. I think it's Rich Swann taking on Brian Kendrick for the title. So, you know, maybe this could be a start of a rivalry, a first legitimate rivalry besides TJ Perkins and Brian Kendrick between Rich Swann and Brian Kendrick.